Ahoy, fellas. Joey is gonna win at your service, returning you to your regularly scheduled programming of a belligerent schmuck working out as he speaks into the void, yet never receiving anything back. Today, we're going to be working on core. It has been a good bit since I managed to work out, but because it is core, I'm not too worried. I'd also like to say that it is not the morning. I did not have the time to work out this morning, but rather in between classes, so that's why this is going up a bit later. Did not have lunch at the very least, so hopefully I will not want to throw up, as I tend to do before or during a core workout. But yeah, in terms of the actual workout itself, it's going to be some sit-ups and then the Russian twists. And I think I'm going to try to match the intensity that I had before. Of course, we'll have some warm-ups with those sit-ups. Let's get started. So, again, it's going to be some sit-ups to warm up. Yeah. So, just a quick warm-up with no weight. Oh, let's go. All right. That's really it for the sit-up. Or for the warm-up, excuse me. Because the sit-up we're going to do with weight in like 30 seconds. There's a Sharpie in my pocket. In about 30 seconds. So I try to decide, let's close the legs on this. If I can, jeez, come on, cooperate with me. There we go. Just so that I'm less likely to absolutely obliterate that thing with a Russian twist. That sentence can be taken out of context and arguably made a lot cooler. Oh, let's get started for real. How many did I do? 20. Damn, okay. I think that was 20. I might have lost count. We're not worried about that. I think that was at least 20 though. And now, how many twists did I do? 2 sets of 16, so that's 8 on each side. See if we can't do 10 on each side. Come back stronger than ever after a nice rest. Alright, I see why I stopped at 16. But honestly, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, I think I can do a good couple more like that. Or at the very least, I'd like to. So, I suppose first and foremost, I hope all of you guys had a happy Thanksgiving. Today's the 3rd. Yeah, I hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving. Lots of food, saw the family, lots of good stuff. Thanksgiving has always been one of my favorite holidays, just because I like spending the time helping my mam cook and bake the goodies. As well, there's usually a good bit of protein served for Thanksgiving, and at the very least, a good bit of calories to burn, so you can always make some really good workouts the day before, the day of, or the day after, or all three if you're really ambitious. That was always, that quickly became one of my favorite things to do. I remember back before Hunter moved away from all of his workout equipment and I was, I suppose, more readily available, we would have a pre-Thanksgiving workout, which, 25, how many did I do? 20. Which, fell on a Wednesday, and like I do here, we had a specific schedule for working out. I believe Mondays were arms. I'm trying to remember correctly. Mondays were arms. Tuesday was chest. Wednesday, I think, was usually like core or legs. Thursday was usually like core or legs or one of those, or back or something like that. Friday was always squatting. So we would do really intense workouts on Wednesday that broke the schedule. That was basically full body workout. Full body workout, and if not full body, then just really intense workout that pretty much encompassed everything. Circuits, going to exhaustion. They were tough, but they were really enjoyable. Then of course we suffer and on Thanksgiving, but we eat plenty of food. And then Friday would usually be squatting, because that's already like a full body workout. It was tough, but it was good. I greatly enjoyed it. Couldn't do that this year just because of scheduling and all that, as well as location differences, all that good stuff. But, made it work. No, what am I saying? We didn't make it work. It didn't happen at all. But it's nothing to worry about. Yeah. So I hope you guys were able to have some good workouts on your own with all of the fuel provided during Thanksgiving. I still have some really nice leftovers that I will tuck into after this. Either that or a bowl of ramen and an egg. Who knows? It's basically late lunch, so perhaps I wait until supper. And that'll be good because turkey and melatonin and all that good stuff. And I am making sure to do the Russian twists with that little bit of hold. Oh, because that makes a big difference. Feel that. Those Russian twists are like twice as good if you slow them down like that. Because you slow them down, and that gives you the opportunity to make sure your feet are planted, your butt's planted flat, and so there's no momentum to use. So you need to stop the momentum, hold it for a second, restart the momentum, all with your core. Oh man. I really feel them here. I think these are called the obliques. I want to call these obliques. But regardless of what they're called, they're getting worked. I don't think I want to do a plank today, just because it is first day back, and I do want to go pretty hard, and I'm already doing more Russian twists than I did before. So I don't want to get overly ambitious. And also, that just sounds awful. Yeah, other updates. School has been going well. I think my calculus is going well. I'm not too worried about that. I got all caught up for my drawing class. For another class, I had to make a presentation, but the day I was supposed to present, yesterday, there was a power outage in some buildings on campus, and so my class got canceled. So now a professor said to just pre-record the presentation and me giving it, and then submitting that. Because, the presentation's nice for the other students, but it's mostly to see the effort that I put in. So, yeah. I did have a calc quiz yesterday, the first day back. So that was nice. I enjoyed that. I don't think I did poorly, but God, I hate that teacher. She is so condescending. Students are asking like, "Hey, professor, can you help me with this problem? Can you demonstrate how to do this problem in the homework?" And she'll say, "This is very easy," because she has a very strong accent. "This is very easy problem. You struggling means I know you're not practicing." It's like, fucking hell, use some harsher words, why don't you? It's calculus, not everybody understands it. Especially not when you can't, you are barely understandable half the time. It's repugnant to blame the students outwardly like that. That ask for help, that stick their neck out to ask for help and you chop it off. Absolutely disgusting. I'm going to be writing, because there's student feedback forms, I'm going to be writing her student feedback form like I'm writing in the fucking Death Note. What you gotta do. Oh my god. Such a piece of shit. And then I think there's just a clay studio cleanup for my ceramics. Then I'll be done with the first degree. Temple sent out a text saying, hey, we're reviewing your application as a transfer student. Thanks for your patience. It's like, just give me a yes or a no, you fuck. Annoying. Hate these people. I always say be better, and that includes be better than the people around you. But man, I wish it was more of a challenge. You know, it's like the bar's on the ground. It's, you know, I don't have to pick my foot up and I'll go over it. At least, you know, make my sentiments meaningful. The kicker is, this is my third time taking Calculus 1. And that's just because of how credits work and all that stuff. But I know what I know the concept she's going over. And I know that they're difficult. And I also know she does a terrible job of explaining it, because I've heard it taught better by Soviet teachers that actually were born and raised in the Soviet Union. Doesn't even have much to do with the accent. It doesn't help, but she just cannot explain something. She just reads it from the book. And then blames the students when they're that bridge between memorizing and comprehension is not met. Like, that's your fault. That's because of the teacher. That is your job as the teacher, to be that bridge between the knowledge and the understanding. Ugh. Oh. I can't wait to be a teacher myself. I've seen so many shitty teachers. Gotta start somewhere. Oh. But with that being said, pretty good workout. Especially for the first one in a while. I apologize for this large absence. You know, this is a hobby, so I ain't more bugged about it than you are, if you're not bugged at all, which, you know, I hope overall you're not, because it's not something worth to get bugged over. You can still work out on your own, you just have a little less monologuing. With that being said, thank you for joining me. I hope you had a good time. I hope to see you here again, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. God, I really hope this, it didn't stop.